I guess what are we looking for is to gain more experience on the preferential management,
Mm-hmm.
um, more than any other topic in GTS.
Mm-hmm.
We want to learn more about what can we do to implement the USMCA with using the system. Um, I guess that's our
Mm-hmm.
main focus.
So,
Isabella, if you want to add anything.
mm-hmm.
No, that's it. Yeah. We currently have a business in the US and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So those two countries are kind of like our main focus. And yeah, and then yeah, we want to know and understand. We currently use GTS for do that, but we
Mm-hmm.
want to understand better how the system operates. We do have some, um, how can I say, some,
Some acknowledge, but it's very minimal.
yeah. No, but what I want to say to like their system, it's kind of designed a little bit from,
Mhm.
I think maybe out of the standard SAP, because of the way our business operates, and that's kind of like how we want to know how the
Mm-hmm.
system works better, well, with our the type of our business, the way that we operate, and um, yeah, and take advantage as much as possible with the system. Mm.
So, this preference is already implemented, is it, or is it something?
Yes, it is
The-
implemented,
okay.
and we do issue USMCA, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like we want to know exactly how it works. For example, let's
Mm-hmm.
see, we have a finished material, and then it the bomb has many raw materials. So, what can we do to make sure that those raw materials qualify for the USMCA and things
Mm-hmm.
like that? I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
that's basically what we
Okay.
want to focus on.
So what I understand is it more of like optimization, and you guys
Mm-hmm.
already know the fundamental of
Mm-hmm.
the preference because I
Correct.
I conduct the training for GTS 100 and 200, which is more of a like primary or the fundamental of covering details of for the entire GTS curriculum, right? As per the standard
Mm-hmm.
SAP.
Mm-hmm.
And your requirement is more of, you know, detailing, going in the details of at the project requirement level, and which will definitely need obviously that we can't actually go and execute in the because in our training lab, because our training lab will be hardly one or two bomb, which will be showcasing just for executing some rules like set, let's say tariff shift rule or the calculating the third party rule, third country rule,
Mm.
right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But in the live environment, those rules are actually coming from the XML, right? And understanding each and every rule, and that too depends on the scenario to scenario, like how we have in the production, different bomb, different results in the preference determination program, and doing and checking the analysis of. I believe you guys already know how to check the different right rule evaluation log, or the rules are different rules are evaluated by the GTS program. So is this something correct? You guys already aware of the preference determination program?
Yeah,
Well,
we have a, like a super.
Mm-hmm.
Isabella, your voice is cutting off, but I believe what she want to say is that we have a minimal acknowledge of it,
Mm-hmm.
and we just want to become experts.
Right. So that's what I said. The training which I provide is generally it's for the beginners. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for 100 to 100, like it's a standard GTS course that we have. And your project is more on the system, the system that you're using and get an expertise on that USMC agreement, because you are dealing with the
Mm-hmm.
multiple different scenario for the
Mm-hmm.
preference, right? Different multiple preference determination rule and coming across different scenario while issuing. I believe in your case, the client that you're working is an exporter. So and issuing the LTSD to the customers, right? So there you might be looking for more knowledge, understanding more and more about the rules in the different scenarios. So that's what I said. Those scenario will be we can actually check in the project system itself. Okay, because in the training system it is just hardly one or two scenario, one or two rules that generally we keep just for the subject walkthrough. Yeah. So the training can deliver you the fundamental. I think that you already know. Okay. You know how to execute the bill of material, different preferences, how to issue the LTSD, how to request in case client is an importer, how to request LTSD. Okay, how to trigger, sending the printouts to the customer. So those are the fundamentals that generally we cover in the training. Okay, but as I said, the system itself has a limitation here because we'll be using our training system and not
Mm-hmm.
all the different scenario we can, because the expectation is to become the expert in the preference, but that is actually will come when you actually execute different scenario in the project itself. Okay, all right. If you have any different scenario that you might need any help, so that we can, yes, sit together. But again, those scenarios we have to look at the actual data. Okay, in the
Okay.
project system itself.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Um, we deal a lot with vendors and
Mhm.
customers. We have not done much with customers actually, but we would like
Mhm.
to do that as well.
Mhm.
And familiarize more with the process.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I think are you saying that the approach that you're gonna have is
Mhm.
limited?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's kind of
is.
what I want to ask it too. Like, how are we going to
Mhm.
test that? And we would test in our system, like, for
Mhm.
example, the quality
Yeah.
of our system without the scenarios we
Right.
have. This is how it's going to be.
Right. No, that's what just being transparent. I just told you the situation will be, because
Mm-hmm.
the training is for the beginners, or even if you have different advanced level, then it's generally in the project system itself. Okay. Take an example. If any project system has been upgraded and we as a consultant are implementing the GTS, so the project specific before the implementation, that is a user specific training we provide to the users. But that is a
Mm-hmm.
project training. The external training will provide you, just as I said, GTS 100 200, which is a standard SAP structure. Okay. Um, but the other one that you're looking for is more of the user specific training, which generally comes in the project itself. Okay. And as I said, I'm happy to help you for the project system also. But again, that is more of a project requirement. That can't be considered as a training. Training is a fundamental training only. That I think that you guys already know. Okay. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Like, then the
Yeah.
training is kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
general overview. But if
Mm-hmm.
we would
True.
need like more specific to, like I said, our
Mm-hmm.
business, the scenarios and everything, then
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of
True.
tricky, let's say that way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So because that's what I wanted to understand the expectation here. Okay. And the project specific scenario that is exactly that you're looking for, that we can simply look into the system itself. Then we can discuss, and I can also give my inputs in that. But yeah,
And then
that
the
will, yeah.
general like overview, then
Mhm.
it's uh like, yeah, the general part, like that the system,
Mm.
how does the system operates, like
Yeah,
because I think that can be helpful for us knowing a little
yeah.
bit behind the scenes, how
Mm.
does the system operates when we have, for
Mm.
example, um, one finished good with different components
Mm.
um, that we support, like with different plants. How does the system works on that
Mm.
way? It's kind of a good thing. So do you think like just the general information, like can you address those type of things too or not?
Yeah, I mean, my limitation is a system. So as much as I can understand the problem statement, I'll be happy to help. Okay, but again, I can just simply visualize the problem statement because the actual view will be in the system itself when you actually put in front of me the whole data. So that that I can completely understand the input and the output of that statement, problem statement. But again, the general overview we can cover from the training point of view. That's we don't have any issues. That is not a big stuff. That is hardly 4 to 5 hours, not more than that. Coming to the preference management, executing in the training system. But if you are coming with some kind of a project problems like a tickets or something, so that also we'll try to address. But if that need to look into the data, so there will have a kind of a limitations. Okay, that right. So that because just if you are coming with any kind of problem statement, I have to just visualize it. I can connect with my experience. Okay, that could be the issue. So I can suggest on that with my experience. General overview coming from the training point of view, we can cover. That's not a problem. From requesting LTSD or issuing the LTSD or the preference determination program or different configurations required, master data required. So that we can cover as a training. Okay. And along with that, as I said, you can also come up with your doubts or the problem statement. We can also discuss that, but we might have a limitation because data will be connecting is only the training system that we have, not the real time
And what
system.
kind of system
Yeah.
you have? Because we're gonna
Yeah.
have an upgrade in our
Mm.
system, so we would like
Mm.
to train on the new system.
I will be using S4HANA GTS HANA Edition 2023. Mm.
That the E uh, ish something?
E4H?
Yes,
Yes. Yeah, E4H only. Yeah.
yeah, perfect. Because that's what we would like to
Right. E4H. Yeah.
train on that. Yeah,
Yeah. So far, I mean,
and
because ECC, yeah, sorry, not ECC, GTS 11.0, that support from SAP is ending in 2025,
mm-hmm,
December.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So, so E4H
So
only.
with the
My
new
other clients,
system,
yeah, yeah,
mm-hmm.
please go ahead. Yeah.
With the new system, we would like to get the experience also,
Mhm.
how it works and all of that. Are you going to be able to provide us with a
Mhm.
system online, or how is that going to work?
You mean the access to the lab?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, access will be there for the because all my trainings are going on those systems only. Access will be for the trainer participants. Yeah, access will be provided. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And are you saying that it's going to be okay for us to concentrate on the preferential management, or
Mhm.
only for us, or
Mhm.
what exactly is your overview on this?
I mean, what I simply understand, because
Hmm.
you guys are looking specifically for the preference area.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then in that case, yeah, considering your expectation, I can just say, okay, we can go ahead with the preference. Because as I said, my experience is delivering the entire GTS training.
Okay.
So, okay, and we just follow the client expectation. If
Okay.
recommendation is that depends simply on the requirement actually. Some client they are majorly looking on the compliance and the customs. They are not looking for the preference much. We go as per the expectation only. Yeah. Okay. If you guys are looking for to have the scenarios or the full-fledged training for GTS, that also we can deliver. That's not a problem. Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds
Yeah.
good. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, did you have um,
Oh.
an
Mm-hmm.
Excel or something that what is the normal training looks like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
and how
sure.
many
Yeah.
hours you usually dedicate on each bullet point or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I'll share with you. I'll share with you
Okay.
the planner that we generally call it as a
Mm-hmm.
GTS planner, which is having all the topics, all the full-fledged training, all the topics, along with that, the duration against those topics. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Okay.
I'll share.
I mean, I'm not saying no to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
We are just saying that we would like to concentrate mainly on preferential management.
Mm-hmm.
We do have experience on other stuff that GTS system do uh, gives, but
Mm-hmm.
not everything. So let
Mm-hmm.
us look at what is your program looks like, and
Mm-hmm.
then if we can just give you an input of how much time we want to dedicate on those,
Mm-hmm.
or we don't want to see them at all.
Okay.
That would be really great.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Until unless if you see that opportunity to work in a compliance team or the customs team in future. So and
Right,
there you can, I mean, just for because training is all about, possibilities to, have a
right,
different skill set. That's it. Yeah.
right.
Well,
Mm.
I'll share that planner with you. Yeah.
All right.
Hmm?
Sounds good.
All right then.
Do you
Well,
have any questions, Isabella?
No,
mhm.
no, I think yeah, definitely what you said for viewing the whole project will
Program.
be good. Program exactly will
Hmm.
be good. So then we
Hmm.
can decide. And I like we appreciate for sure you being transparent for with us about the limitations and what you guys can offer, and we understood. And this is good because even I feel like we can still uh, get some value on that, and
Yeah.
getting something, and then we can do our homework here and training and practicing, and then maybe in the next time we can get back to you. And because I think this will be like um, done through a few days, right? Like how many
Yeah.
hours is that?
40.
40, yeah. So I feel like when we get something we can try in our system, even if we have limitations, we can try, and as you said, and you can see maybe like we had this issue. And yeah, I think we can still
Yeah.
get some value on that. So that was good, but definitely appreciate the transparency
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
limitations and what you guys can offer, and how, and also yeah, for our expectations. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah,
because
and we
we
do
we
have the
yeah.
quality system
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I can, because yeah, we can definitely do some things
Okay.
over there, and I think even if we can do and you can see, I don't know, I think will be good.
Mhm.
And then you will be the trainer, right? You'll be the
Yeah.
one,
Yes.
and will there be any um how can I say,
Mm-hmm.
instructions, paperwork available with that, with the
Mm-hmm.
training? Can we record those trainings? I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if Marie already have those answers, but sorry if I'm
I
just
mean,
being repetitive.
recording. I think HKR trainings can suggest on the recordings, but it will be on their platform. So I think,
Mhm.
yeah, so that we can discuss that. That's not a problem. From my side,
Okay.
I have no issues. From the trainer point of view, I have no issues recording the sessions. And
Mhm.
yeah, and yeah, of
What
course,
about
because
the
Mhm.
material?
Mhm.
What
So
about the material?
the material that I have is the PPTs. So those PPTs I'll share.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, coming to expectation, yeah, because why we discuss, because at the end, it is all about delivering the expectation and the value add.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I delivered these SAP batches. for SAP India and SAP Malaysia also. And there we majorly, look for the positive feedback from the participants. So yeah, so that's why we have to be transparent, because at the end we also need a good feedback.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
I appreciate it really, really. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Mm, fine then.
All
Um,
right, Josh, I will
yeah.
talk to
Mm,
um, the person I'll be
And
communicating with.
yeah, I
yeah,
think at first we need to receive their program and everything, and
yeah.
then we definitely
Yeah.
review together.
Hmm.
And if you have other questions, we'll definitely reach out to you
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
guys. Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Well,
All right.
with
Yeah. All right
Thank
then.
you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
thank you for now. Yeah.
Bye
You too.
now.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.